I'm V from Casually Fragrant. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a bit of a haul video. I'm not going to go in super in depth with the notes of each of the perfumes, and I'm just going to be kind of giving my initial impressions of all of them. If there's any in particular that you want to see full reviews of, please let me know down below. I wasn't able to film any earlier than the last 2 weeks because I had lost my voice. So my voice still might be a little bit off, but I was really excited to kind of go over some of these newest purchases. So I want to start, I kind of have like a few different kind of groupings that I wanted to go over. The first one was I actually went on a wonderful Perfume Meetup tour in the historic gas town in Vancouver, and it was organized by Stacy from Vancouver Perfume Peeps. I will leave down below her Instagram information. If you don't already follow her Instagram, you definitely should check it out. She posts a lot of great perfume insight posts, as well as also gives a ton of like rundowns of places in Vancouver, BC to get perfumes, especially niche perfumes. So she organized this tour for, I think there were 10 of us, and it was just a wonderful afternoon, even though it did kind of rain, but we are in Vancouver, and we went to a number of different shops. And obviously, when you're a bunch of perfume addicts like myself and you go to some perfume shops, you are tempted to make a few purchases. So the first one I wanted to start with was these were purchased from Orling & Woo, and I will leave the information down below. And I ended up getting the perfumed soap, and this is the Heliotrope Gingembre, and I'm going to mispronounce things, and I apologize to those of you that want 100% correct pronunciation, but if I do mispronounce anything, feel free to let me know down below where I could actually learn the correct pronunciation. And this is from Le Jardin de Fragrant, and I've been wanting to test out Fragrant fragrances for a while, and I didn't know that they were locally available in Vancouver. So this is a Heliotrope Dream fragrance. The bottle is super colorful, and out of all of them, I just gravitated towards this one right away. It is sweet heliotrope. You got that kind of like almond from the heliotrope, and it is absolutely wonderful. I love this scent. If you like heliotrope fragrances and you haven't tried this, I strongly recommend giving this one a try. And the people at Orling & Woo were absolutely fantastic, and they gave me, and this is like a huge thing for me, is to get samples, and they gave me a ton of these different Fragrant samples, which I've not opened yet. I've been dying to test these out, but I wanted to share them with you guys first before I started opening up all the packages. And so they gave me from their collection a ton of different samples, and with my purchase, and I can't wait to go over these as well, and maybe I'll find another love. And so that was Heliotrope, and I want to say it's like Heliotrope Ginger, but it's totally like Gingembre or something, and I am mispronouncing that. And now the next store that, actually I'm not going in the order that we visited these stores, but the next one we visited in Gastown was Old Faithful Shop. And they actually sell Dies and Derga perfumes, and I didn't know that those were locally available, so I'm definitely going to go back there and check them out. I really liked the Amber Tonic, I believe it was called. So I'm definitely going to go back and check those ones out. But what I did pick up from this store was these matches from Japan that you light, and there's kind of like a little there's like the matches in there, and then there's like a little kind of plate that you can let them burn on, and you just light them, and apparently they burn for 10 minutes, and I chose lemongrass, and I thought they were kind of cool, and I've never seen anything like this where you kind of like burn a scented match. So I picked those up from Old Faithful Shop, and I believe these are Hebe, but I once again probably am mispronouncing that. The next store that we went to was Litchfield. I will link it down below because they had wonderful perfume selections, and I made a few posts on Instagram, but I didn't actually make any purchases in that store. And then one of the other stores that we actually went into on our Perfume Meetup tour was Le Labo, and I ended up getting 2 samples there. So these were my 2 favorite ones. The Ambrette is like a crisp apple. I really liked, kind of wanted something for spring that was kind of like a tart sweet scent, fruity, and then Tonka 25. I'm going to be giving this one a bit more of a try. Now, I probably would have purchased more from Le Labo, and I was going back and forth whether I should even share this story, but they have a wonderful discovery set there. And if you buy the discovery set, you end up getting a certain price off the discovery set because you get like a coupon to buy like one of their full-size bottles. And I was like, you know what, I should just go for it, pick out one of these. I was going to go for Ambrette, get it, and then get basically the discovery set for a lot cheaper. However, the individual there said I was not able to do it at the same time and I had to come back to redeem the coupon. And I was kind of surprised because I was like, well, what if I just buy this and then redeem the coupon, you know, minutes later, because I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to come back down here. Like, and I was really surprised because if anyone's from out of town, like you wouldn't be able to really get that. And you could only redeem it in the actual Le Labo stores. So the individual said that that was the policy and they refused to allow me to redeem the coupon if I purchased the discovery set, so I opted against it. And also, if you want any, even if you spend, like even if you buy like full-size things, if you want a sample, these cost money. I'm a really big fan of getting free samples, especially if you've already made a purchase in a store. And I believe Le Labo is, it's available in Nordstrom in Vancouver as well. And I mean, I don't want to say anything negative, but I think in the future I would be tempted to shop there instead because I know that they can give you out free samples, whereas in the actual store in Gastown, they don't. I wish they would change their policy that you could actually get the perfume on the same day as the discovery set because it just makes it easier. Like, I know you're supposed to go through the entire discovery set to get a discount, you know, to get the discount and feel which perfume you want. But I just, like, it's kind of hard sometimes to take the time to go and do that. And then that just to me wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. So I've only got these 2 samples and I've been keeping them sealed so I could test them out with you guys. Now, this perfume meetup was absolutely wonderful. Thanks, Stacy, for including me. I had a wonderful time with everyone. We had a great late lunch or brunch, and I'm really looking forward to the next event. I actually also ended up getting myself, and this was on the recommendations of one of the members, Luciana. It was a Chanel fragrance. So I don't actually own any Chanel fragrances. My grandma wears number 5, even though now she's kind of branched out, I think thanks to me, for just different fragrances because she wore that one for years. And I've never purchased one for myself. So I have gone there back and forth and I actually opted for the Parfum. So this is 15 mils and it is pure Parfum, or pure it's a tongue twister, a pure perfume, and it comes in this absolutely gorgeous bottle. It was sealed up when I purchased it, but I could not wait. I apologize, guys. I've worn this a couple times already. This is a beautiful lavender vanilla tonka bean fragrance. It is incredibly long lasting, and stay tuned because I'm planning to do a full review on this scent. So I'm not going to talk about it too much right now, but absolutely love it. Okay, and moving on, at this perfume meetup, I actually won a wonderful person. Her name's Irina, and she has a new company called Centrique, and I made a purchase from her, and she actually, I don't have the ability to show the wonderful packaging on screen here because it just doesn't fit in my little light box, but this is her logo, and I will send down below, I'll post down below information about where you can check out her website. And she's started carrying some great niche fragrances that weren't really available in Canada before. So I was actually her first customer. Yes, I'm kind of bragging about that, but you know, you're addicted to perfume when you're literally like first in line for something. And she actually brought this discovery set, not this one, one similar to this, to the perfume meetup, and we're all able to sample a bunch of scents from Coquelette Paris, and I fell in love with one called Cookie Crunch. These are a beautiful little samples. I actually purchased this discovery set from her as well. Let's see if I can grab one of these out, and they all come kind of separately packaged like this. And I mean, what a beautiful discovery set. And the box has like, it's got like a snap closure, and it's kind of like a firm, and I absolutely love it. So the one that I ended up going for was Cookie Crunch, and I'm gonna do a full review on this, so stay tuned. But this is basically a lemon cookie, and the packaging is kind of like the box itself too, which is very cool. So stay tuned for more information on this fragrance. I'm going to be doing a full review on it, but this was all from Centrique and her company. And so Sephora recently had well, it still does right now, a 20% off for Rouge members or VIB Rouge members. And so I picked up myself some things. They have some beautiful perfume discovery sets. I collect mini perfumes, and I'm planning to do an updated mini collection video for you guys because I've gotten quite a few since the last one. This here is the Gucci Flora collection from Sephora. And I got this online, and these are just the cutest little mini bottles. Aren't these things absolutely adorable? So I have not actually smelt too many from this line, but I just fell in love with the minis, and so I wanted to add these into my collection. And speaking of mini fragrances, I also got some more of the minis from Toka. This is the Maya, the Girlette. I have this in the full size and the Florence, and these are just the cutest little mini bottles. And another discovery set from Sephora was the Atelier Cologne 7 perfumes in 7 moments. I really like the vibrancy of the packaging. I love Atelier Cologne fragrances. Kind of comes with some information sheet here, and then it comes with all of these scents. Some I have tried and own samples of, like I have Orange Sanguine, Clementine, and Vanilla Incense is one of my favorite vanillas. That's kind of a cool vanilla. It's not very gourmand in my point of view, but excited to try some of the other scents. And that's from Sephora as well. And let me just, you know, you have, it's a bit too many of those, but, and then I ended up getting the new Coco Cabana. So there's the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream one, and this is the newer scent, which is Coco Cabana, and I absolutely love it. It is straight up coconut, luxurious, beachy, you know, summertime smell, and I love this combo. And for a kind of body fragrance mist, I find this actually has quite a long staying power. And those are the things from Sephora. Now, I got a few gifts and a few items that I think this was actually from my mom. She saw this. I don't know where she purchased it, but she's found it. Thought kind of, I don't think she actually sampled it before, thought that I would be interested in it, and I totally am. I don't have any of the green tea scents, and I believe this is the original, and I have heard the YouTuber Beauty Meow talk about this scent a ton on her channel, and I absolutely love watching her videos, and so I'm really excited to have this in my collection. I have not tried it yet. I will be soon. I have quite a few fragrances that I have not fully tried that I'm going to be in the next little bit. And then I also got from my mom the Yes I Am. And now I can't remember if I've hauled this already for you or not. It was on my dresser in the spot where I put the haul ones, and I couldn't remember if it was in my past video or not. So I just grabbed it, but it's the one that's shaped like a lipstick, the original one, and I love that smell. I think it's absolutely wonderful. So that's some of the kind of Sephora ones and designer scents that I picked up. And finally, I have my haul from Lucky Scent. I have been posting some of these on my Instagram account, which if you're not following, please check me out at Casually Fragrant. So I love Lucky Scent, and I ended up getting their Spring Feminine Tester Pack. And I don't know if these are still available online. This I got a little while ago. Let's see if I can actually show you some of the samples that came in this. And I won't be able to pronounce some of these names. So there is Thelema, Thameen, and there is, a Zoologist perfume. I've been really tempted to try Zoologist ones. I haven't actually tried their scents before. There is Ex Nihilo, Lust in Paradise, and there is a Roja Dove Elixir pour Femme. Definitely wanting to try that one. And those were the spring lucky scent ones. I also got a bunch of samples that they sent me, which I don't have presently in front of me, and then I got 2 scents. So I'm going to start off with the one that I really loved and I have actually used a number of times. This is J Scent. It's new in Lucky Scent, and it's Rakugan, and it's a scent of Japan, from Japan, and they have a ton of different scents, and I'm just really excited to try more from this collection. And this is the packaging. It's simple and elegant. I love this scent. It is sweet. It is candy sweet. It's like one of those like Joop candies or something, and it's just absolutely, I love it. It is definitely a gourmand sweet scent, and it actually lists the notes on here, and I definitely get the vanilla and then the peach and apricot and strawberry, and it's just a dream fragrance for gourmand lovers, people who love sweet scents, and that's a Rakugan by J Scent. From Lucky Scent. And then the other fragrance I picked up, it was Dusita Paris and Fleur de Lalita. This was the travel size one, and it comes beautifully packaged. I really liked the packaging. I loved the box that it comes in. You know, something for like this size of a scent. This was just absolutely wonderfully done. I think this is just 10 mil. I can't recall right now, but it comes in this kind of travel size. I was kind of hoping for a cap, but it's one of those twist ones. To me, this is a green floral fragrance. It's a very good quality fragrance. It just wasn't for me. I love the dry down, but that initial opening is just too stark. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like too green, or like it's just too much for me. And if I'm gonna spend a lot on a fragrance, I kind of like to enjoy it from opening to end. I know some people might argue with me and say that if the dry down's wonderful, like who cares what the first 15 minutes smells like? But it does to me, and I've actually given a sample out from this one already, and I've let some family members smell it, so I'm sure it will find a home where someone absolutely loves it. But just to me, it's not the same sweet fragrance that the sweet florals that I'm used to, but I am glad that I tried it out, and it's definitely a great quality fragrance. So that's basically my haul. There's been quite a few. Let me know down below which ones you've tried out from the ones that I've mentioned, and if there's any other, brands that you think that I should give a try on my channel. Otherwise, thanks so much for tuning in, and if you've enjoyed my video, please don't forget to subscribe.